Alright, let's do it. Hello, yes. Basically, I've been wanting to do something for a little while, and that is attempt to make something from one of my favourite books of my childhood. You know, there's the classics, there's the Harry Potter, there's the Goosebumps, Babes the It Club. The list goes on. I was actually trying to find this book for a while. It was at one of my parents' house, and they're in WA, so I couldn't go search, and they both thought it was at the other one's house because they couldn't find it, and I actually can't remember whose house it was at in the end. Maybe Dad's, I don't know. It doesn't matter. When I was there in January, I found the original, and it's of course Women's Day birthday cake edition. I used to sit on the floor of the kitchen and just flick through this gold. Does this look cool? Oh, bit of a rip there in the page. Got to into Jolly Jelly Cake. I've been wanting to try and make them for a while. I'm not much of a maker of stuff, but I've always thought back so fondly of these. Like, oh my god, the pool, you're kidding me. Anyway, we're not doing that one today. Today we're making a cake for someone so special, and it is their birthday today. Chloe, this cake is for you. So I can't be there. She's in WA herself. You know, I could have booked the old ticket to go over, but knowing our luck, as soon as I booked a ticket, someone would have had an outbreak, the old COVID, if you will. Do you know what I mean? Someone's border would have been shut. It would have been a shit show. That's exactly what happened when she tried to come over in April. Whenever it all blurs into one. Anyways, I'm gonna make this cake, and I'm gonna show you my attempts to decorate it, and I'm just gonna tell you some fun time stories about Chloe and why I tolerate her, why I love her, whatever. I have already cracked into the decorations, to be honest. Oh, I haven't told you what one I'm making yet. You may have already seen it just before. I had to pick one that was kind of easy because I didn't have much time to prepare, and I realised I forgot to get, you know, like sticks to hold your cake together, which is why you should never push anyone's face into a cake. You never know if it's going to have supporting sticks, and they get sticks through their eyes, can't stand it, no thank you. Anyway, for Chloe, we're doing Candy Castle, because I thought it looked cute, and she lives in her own little castle, she's got her own little house, so I think that's real lush. So she's not going to be able to eat it, unfortunately, unless she rocks up, which she's not, because that would be weird. I'll just have to eat it for you. What's the point of this story? Because it would have been lovely if I could have been there, but also I do have exams in 3 days, and it probably would have been wildly irresponsible of me to fly into state 3 days before I had an exam. But then you could also say that it's wildly irresponsible of me to just be making a cake for kind of no reason, really, because you can't eat it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to give it to her. It's just this is the gift, I guess. But yeah, you could say it's irresponsible that I'm spending my time to make a cake that I don't really need. But you're right. But I'm going to make the cake, put it in the oven, go watch another lecture. She did not watch another lecture. You know, the cake's going to have to cool before I can ice it anyway. I actually think it's a really good use of my time. And I don't think I'm going to fail. I think it's fine. Anyway, alright, let's get into it. Do you know what cracks me up about this? I'm just reading the recipe, and I was already gonna do this anyway, but it's just funny that they suggest it. They're like, it needs 4 packs of butter cake mix. This book doesn't even tell you how to make the cake. I mean, I think it does at the very beginning. There's a whole heap of instructions, maybe, but it just really cracks me up that they're like, just go get a box mix, hun. Don't trouble yourself in this. Okay, I'm gonna begin. I don't have a tripod that angles down, so you're just gonna have to believe me. I'll just show you after. Bon appetito. 40, 45. Hey Siri.
I set your alarm for 11:22 p.m.
Alright, I'm gonna go study soon. I wanted to try sitting down so you could see the cake, but you still can't fucking see it. Fucking cake, but here it is. As you can see, I've cut the cake so they were flat. There is no haphazardness with getting them out of the tray. Like, you know, people are like, oh my God, I can't get it out of the tray, it's stuck. Mine aren't stuck, I greased the fuck out of that bitch. I'm not messing around. I've made the icing, it's not the best I've ever seen. It's not a lush buttercream, it's whatever. Let's have a go. I've got a massive box for just 4 cones. How do I get them to stay? Oh, cool. That's actually really handy. I didn't want to have to open the whole box. Okay, so we're gonna, let's get to icing. It's like really segmented. So I might ice it and then put these on. This is gonna be so bad. Sorry, Chloe. All right, what can we say about Chloe? You know, it's her birthday. So Chloe and I have been friends for 10 years now, but we actually went to high school together. But she was in the year above me, and we used to actually like sit across the hall from each other at lunchtime. So we always like knew who each other were, but we never like really spoke or anything. So when I moved to Perth after my first breakup, I like re-met her and we became friends then. We've been friends ever since. Our lush. We ended up living together not long after in what we call the blue house, if you will. A very interesting time in my life. I would say 21-year-old Hannah was a very interesting person, but there's a lot of great memories. This is kind of hard. Then like a few years later, I ended up moving in with her parents. So she was moving to England and I, once again, broke up with my boyfriend, and she had just got back from a lot of traveling. Chloe is very well traveled, by the way. And yeah, when I was breaking up with my second boyfriend, she was moving basically to England. And so I moved in because she was living with her parents because obviously she was about to skip the country, you know what I'm saying? So I like moved in with her, and then she kind of left and they just kind of like let me stay, bless. It was like I was a bit of like a replacement daughter. You can't replace Chloe, but you know what I mean. You take what you can get when your daughter moves across the world. So she lived there for maybe like 3 years. Don't shoot me if I got it wrong, because quite honestly everything's a blur at this point. I feel like maybe it was 2, because I probably lived with her parents for a year and then I moved to Adelaide, and then she moved to Adelaide maybe 6 months after I got here, which is super exciting because like I had like some friends here, but like not a lot. I only been here 6 months and it was just really cool. And she got a job pretty much right away, which was super impressive to me. She just like smashed it. And then we lived together in Adelaide for like 5 years, maybe like honestly about 5 years, and then she moved back to Perth because she got a sick job offer and now she's absolutely killing it, and she's always been killing it. But some lovely memories of in between. We went on a cruise together. We like flew to Sydney. We met her parents there. I don't know, we just had like so much fun. Like it's just a little cruise. Like obviously probably not going to go on a cruise right now, but it was just like a little 3 nights. Had a lush time. Cruises are fun. I've never slept so well as what I do in a cruise ship. It just like rocks you to sleep. I know everyone says that, but God, it was really nice. And we still had another couple of nights in Sydney after the cruise. I've made way too much icing. Fuck. Don't judge. Oh my God. I can't talk and ice, but I'm trying to tell you fun time stories about Chloe. We got off the cruise ship and ended up staying in the Intercontinental in Sydney, which is like, it's fucked up. I don't know, it was super cool. And we had like Ian, you know, stepdad had like the Intercontinental Club or whatever it is. Like he's like in the Inter Club, if you will. He got like a room upgrade. He was trying to like organize the room upgrade and whatever. And I was just chilling. And I was like, yeah, fucking fair enough, bro. I'd get that room upgrade too. And then we like went to our rooms and we went into ours, and like it had the view of like everything, like the Sydney Opera House, like the bridge, the whole fucking ass harbour. Like it was beautiful. There was like big 2 beds, big bars. I mean, Chloe got to stay there, have like a massive sleepover. I was like, this is crazy. And I was like, fuck, like if they got the room upgrade, then their room must be fucking insane. Like ours is amazing. And like we went to it and I went in the room and I was like, it still had like a nice view, but it was like, we obviously had like a view of like, you know, like Sydney. And then I like realised that he like, I always remember this, he like got the room upgrade for us instead, because he's probably already done it, I don't know, but it was so nice. And it was fucking sick. And we ordered room service because I'd never had it before, and they were like, make sure you get it. And that was just like one of the sickest times. Like we had such a nice time on the cruise ship, it was so beautiful. And then to like have him get the free room upgrade and like give it to us, like that was always, we had so much fun. Here's a birthday post, if you'll be able to like look at the stadiums. What the hell? That was when we lived together in the blue house. The red hair. Also, Chloe's like a qualified hairdresser, so it did help with hair antics. 2017, yeah. Cute. That's her mum. Maybe I'll just put them up on the screen. That's probably really stupid to show you. That's one of my favourite memories. It's like the cruise was just so fun. And like, I'd never been to Sydney before. It was so nice. Another really good memory. Fuck, I need to ice this. Let me make some progress. Oh my fucking God. I don't know why I thought it would actually go okay, but whatever. Let's do these little dicks. All right, one of my other favorite memories for me and Chloe is the time that we met up with our other friends, Amy and Logan, who live in Canada. We flew all the way to Amsterdam. We met there, and like the true millennials that we are, please don't judge me, whatever, I don't care. We went to see the Harry Potter play when it was in London, because we were and are very big Harry Potter stans. Yeah, and we booked it super far in advance, and yeah, we made it, so we went to Amsterdam as well, and we finished it in Paris. But I always remember, like, one of my favorite memories from that is when I think just me and Chloe went out for dinner to like a local pub, because we were staying at an Airbnb in like the suburbs basically of London, because we didn't want to stay in the centre because it's too expensive. And I personally, I like to stay in the suburbs. You see what everything's about, you know what I mean? You live like the locals, if you will. Yeah, so we went to dinner at this local pub, and it was so, what I love about pubs, you know, when they're like dank but not dirty, just like nice and dark wood and like brass shit everywhere. It was so good. And they had happy hour on, and we ended up, it was like just finishing, we got like 2 cocktails each or something. I don't know, we were just having an absolute riot. Like, we were loving life, and it's just such a good memory. And then we walked back to the Airbnb. It was like November, so it was quite chilly for us, because it was obviously summer here. It's like, to say it isn't funny now, but I just remember we were just losing it laughing the whole way home, and I was like, fuck, we're setting a cracking pace, Chloe. And for whatever reason, I don't know, that's one of my favourites, that walk home and that dinner. I don't even know what I ate, I just remember we got like double parked as soon as we walked in the door, because we're not missing happy hour. That's for fucking sure. Wow. Also just walking around Paris with Chloe, like we went to Sephora more times than one, because we didn't have Sephora here when I went, so sue me. It was a lot of times. Chloe, this isn't a reflection of our friendship. This is just me being inadequate. You know this about me. When we lived in Perth, just any time we went to Rosie O'Grady's, there's like this Irish pub. I talk about pubs a lot, don't I? That's alright. It was like an Irish pub in Fremantle before they fucked it up. I went there when I went back last. They've like fucking renovated it to some wanky like white pine. Oh, there's thousands of them. You joking? Irish pub, you fuck. Anyway, I was outraged. I want to talk about it. Just memories like that. You know what I mean? Going to the pub, spontaneous trips to Fremantle. We love it. These are meant to be like the windows and the doors. Hey? Hang on. Wow. God, I'm fucking shit at this. Chloe came with me to an Alexis on Fire concert, which you could probably like really safely say is not her cup of tea when it comes to music. But she was like, no, I'll come with you. Like, I like all types of music and stuff. Like, she wanted me to go to Adele with her. That was on like, I think the next week. I can't remember. But, you know, like, I really appreciated that hustle that she was like, I'm doing it. She really likes Adele. Those smartings are slipping. Guys. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. I thought this would actually be a little bit better than this. Ow. This is fucked. You know, when you get to that point where you just want to start throwing stuff at it, that's where I'm at already. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, I love that. Oh yeah. Can you just, oh fuck, they're all pink, cunt. Oops, give me some more colours, dog. Chloe made me a really beautiful cake, my 22nd. It was sailor themed, because my party was sailor themed. I had a real thing for sailors, I guess, when I was fucking 22. I said 21, 22 is a rough time. I was making up for lost time. My boyfriend never used to let me leave the house. That's a lie, he just never used to let me hang out with my friends. Shout out to my first boyfriend. I also got these little like peachy hearts. Fuck, that really worked. I mean, we all know it's not gonna stick, don't we? Let's try. These are the windows. I actually thought that I might take this to work tomorrow for people to help me eat it because there's no way. But now I feel too embarrassed to take it, to be quite honest. They're gonna be like, so you made this for your friend? That's the choice. Do you think your friend would like this? I know what she would like. She'd like a passion fruit cheesecake from the cheesecake shop. I used to like get one of them every other year. Chloe loves passion fruit. You still love passion fruit? Yeah, that massive passion fruit phase, if you will. Oh, what's not to love? Here's the front of the candy castle. Ooh, wow. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess it's not, yeah. I think I thought it would turn out better. Like, I think I really had more faith in myself for what would happen. But we're here now. Chloe, I hope you love your cake, and I'm sure that you're very glad that you're not here to have to actually eat it or pretend that you like it, and you can just easily text, oh yeah, no, I love this video. But I wanted to do it because I'm not there, and there's not much else I can really do. I don't know. Oh. Happy birthday. That's just saved it there, hasn't it? Sorry about the cake, Chloe. It doesn't reflect my feelings towards you at all. But if anything, it shows that I'm willing to make myself look like a fucking idiot on the internet because this cake sucks. And I've made it for you anyway. And it's still gonna go up because, I don't know, it's kind of funny. And I hope you enjoy those memories. There are a lot more. So I'm probably not gonna say some of them, like that New Year's Eve in Adelaide, and maybe I'll put that in.
Oh, it won't focus. It just won't focus.
Should I do something fun?
What do you want?
Oh, those times where like Rowan came over and he surprised, I mean you knew, but he like smashed there and surprised us. Fuck, that was there's so many, there's a lot. It's been 10 years and you've been there in the absolute worst times of my life, and I don't know how you always manage to do that. It's like a special talent. Like, if you've seen 10 years worth of phases of me and not all of them have been good, and there's been some really, really awful times, and you are such a stable and loving person to have around in those times, and I love you so much. Don't know why I'm doing this. This is just meant to be a fun time memory, but that's, I guess, friendships is everything. This fucking pain, it looks like dicks. It looks like I'm sitting crying next to dicks. Chloe, I love you so much. Happy birthday. I hope you go and get some free things. The free thing video that I just put out. Thank you for always being there for me when I can't stop. It's so stupid. Thank you for always being there for me when I need you and when I even don't need you, because we're friends and it's as they say, thick or thin, and we're generally thick. I don't know how to finish this now. I feel stupid. I'm glad that I picked a cake that looks like dicks. I love you. Happy birthday. Miss you. Hopefully you can use your flight soon because they got fucking cancelled. It's actually kind of ironic because Chloe's actually really good at making almost any food related item that she puts her hand to. She's very talented at, like, she would have knocked this out of the park. She would have smashed it, not me. So yeah, a bit ironic, but it's all I've got. Sorry this cake does not reflect the stability that is you. I hate saying like, oh my god, she's my rock, but you really, really are such a rock to me. Like, I feel like if I'm starting to lose the plot, you'll pick up the plot. Okay, whatever, I'm gonna stop now. I love you. Happy birthday. Sorry to everyone else. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you, this is Chloe. Fuck you, this is Chloe's birthday. Tell Chloe happy birthday, you bastard. It's like 1:20 in the morning, so I'm actually gonna go to sleep now. I think the sugar, it's too much. Okay, fuck off. Alright. I don't know, I feel like I'm saying goodbye on a phone call and I'm like, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. No, you hang